Hi, I'm Mike Ryan, and I drive trucks for a living.
You may have seen some of my work. I've performed truck stunts in several movies, including Thelma and Louise, Terminator 2, Fire Down Below, Independence Day, Swordfish, and Herbie and the Love Bug. Or maybe you've seen me drive my Freightliner race truck up Pikes Peak, or the other Freightliner at the Bonneville Salt Flats trying to set a land speed record. Or maybe we've met out on the highway. No matter what truck I drive, I always do a pre-trip tire and wheel inspection. Professional driving demands professional habits, and a pre-trip inspection can reveal potential problems. In fact, a thorough pre-trip inspection is not just a good idea, it's a legal requirement. The best place to start the pre-trip is where the rubber meets the road, because properly maintained tires improve highway safety. Tire gators on the highway from tire failures present driving hazards for everyone. Besides safety, there are other reasons you should inspect your truck before you drive it. One reason is to catch tires that have low air pressure. This provides you, the driver, with better control and proper traction, as well as helps prevent costly downtime. Properly maintained tires run more efficiently, saving you money at the pump. And finally, poorly maintained tires can develop irregular wear, resulting in annoying vibrations or the need to remove them from service early. The pre-trip inspection can help you deliver your loads on time, which translates into maximum productivity and maximum revenue. During your pre-trip, you should always check the air pressure when the tires are cold. In other words, before they're driven. Driving, even for a short distance, causes tires to heat up and build pressure. To start the inspection, you need a calibrated air gauge. If you're not sure your gauge reads the correct pressure, check it against the maintenance shop's calibrated master gauge. Thumping or kicking tires is not an accurate way to check air pressures. You should always know your fleet's target air pressures. The correct inflations for your tires are based on many factors such as load, speed, road surfaces, and handling. Underinflated tires build up excessive heat that may result in sudden tire destruction. Make sure that cold pressures are not more than 10 psi over the target pressure. Overinflated tires are more likely to be damaged by impacts. Also, each valve stem should have a valve cap to prevent dirt from reaching the valve core. Dirt at the valve core can cause air leaks. In fact, this is one of the biggest reasons tires lose air.
I prefer these dual seal flow-through caps. They allow me to check my pressure easily without removing the cap, but any proper sealing cap will work.
Okay, let's get back to pressure. It's important to understand that any tire that is 20% below your fleet's target air pressure should not be aired up, but considered flat and removed for inspection by a qualified tire technician. For example, if your fleet specs say you need 100 psi in your tires, anything less than 80 psi is considered flat. Furthermore, dual-mounted tires should be within 10 psi of each other. At each wheel position, it's important to inspect the tire's tread and sidewalls after you have checked the air pressure. On the steer axle, run your hand across the tread to feel for feather wear. Rough tread in one direction only could indicate the truck or trailer needs to be aligned. On the drive and trailer axles, any irregular wear may also indicate misalignment. The lowest tread depth of the steer axle tires cannot be less than 4/32 of an inch deep, and the drive or trailer tires should not be less than 2/32 deep. It is also important to know what your fleet's specified pull points are. Every tire's tread has a 2/32 of an inch tall wear indicator in the tread grooves. This makes it easy to check a drive or trailer tire. If the tread is worn to the height of the indicator, it must be replaced. Inspecting the tread and sidewalls for damage is critical too. Any sign of cuts, snags, nails, bolts, other debris, or steel belts exposed due to brake skid should be reported and repaired or replaced. All of these could lead to downtime on the road if not corrected. If you see bulges in the sidewall of the tire, don't probe the bulge with any object. But again, make sure the tire is inspected further by a qualified tire technician. In addition to a thorough tire inspection, check out your wheel and lug nut conditions as well. Any damaged or bent wheels should be replaced, and lug nuts should not show signs of rust. This may indicate loose lug nuts. Also look for signs of seals leaking on the bearing end caps. While we focused our time today on tires, they are just one component of a good pre-trip inspection. It is also important to pay close attention to fluid levels, the condition of air hoses, lights, mirrors, brake slack adjusters, and suspension components. All of these are important for a safe and productive truck.
I hope you've learned how important it is to inspect your truck before every trip. Please make this a habit. It only takes a few minutes, and those few minutes will save you time, money, hours of frustration on the side of the road, and maybe even your life. Thanks for listening, and thanks for doing your part to keep the road safe. I hope to see you on the road.
Michelin, a better way forward.